for Mr. Anthony Mackie and Sebastian. That guy, and welcome to Chicago. And as I said before, I'm really enjoying your Wizard World T-shirt. This man doesn't just do a convention; he does a convention. You show the love.
Got a few pictures and autographs yesterday. Saw Norman of the Reedus.
Of House Reedus.
I got a picture. That's how I roll.
Yeah. Well, what do you think? Would you trade in, both of you, would you trade in your weapons from Captain America for a crossbow? How do you think you would do with a crossbow?
I don't want to know.
I feel like a crossbow is like setting you up for death. So bad.
So bad?
So bad. It's like by the time you get back here and your brains are...
Yeah, it takes time to load, pull back, and shoot.
It's not like, you know, crossbow Uzi.
Yeah.
It's not like that.
You can easily, you know, stab yourself in the eye.
That's
what I do.
It's true, yeah. Which, yeah, maybe that's another comic book story we could explore. How the Winter Soldier lost his eye. That's a spin-off episode. Yeah. Well, speaking of comics, I do have to open with a comic book question. I don't want to make things too awkward here, but
yes.
Yes.
And we're very excited about it.
Very excited about it. No, my question is, now in the comics, each of you have taken on the mantle of Captain America. And I don't want to make it weird, but I mean, between your characters, you know, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, who would make a better captain?
I would say him because he has like the hair. James Dean thing going.
Yeah.
Which would be under a helmet. And it wouldn't matter.
If I was Cap, it would be more like Batman. Like, why is Cap just whooping people's ass all the time? Brother Cap, it's a whole different movie. Yeah.
No, I want to see that movie.
That's when it get real.
I feel like you look good with those, like, the goggles that you have. I feel like they would, just those alone would look pretty bad.
Yeah.
I like my goggles.
Just constantly reminding yourself, like Batman, like, who is that guy? I'm Captain America. as Captain America should do, yes. Well, let's go ahead and take a question from over here. Hi there.
Hi. First of all, thank you both so much for coming to Chicago. I saw you guys in Philadelphia. You're just completely awesome.
Thank you.
And my question, I'm so nice.
Sorry, it's a written question.
It's interesting.
So, my question is for Sebastian. In the first Captain America movie, when Steve was rescuing Bucky, he was talking about his number, and there's a theory online that it began with a 32, and in the 40s, it began with 32. It basically meant that Bucky was drafted, and I would like to know your thoughts on that theory.
Let me just say, I know the comics, and now I'm confused. I'm feeling a little bit. Oh God.
I guess that makes sense that he would be drafted, but I always liked the idea that he wasn't drafted, you know, that he made the choice to enlist himself, because I always thought that he, when I read up on the comics, he was, you know, given his family background, he was always sort of following his dad's footsteps, which would always have been in the army. So it kind of gave him no choice that he had made on his own to be in the army, which later for me kind of gave him that angst to be unsure whether or not he wanted to be there.
Boom. Wasn't ready for that, huh? Think we in. Research.
If you ever get stumped,
Best sound in the world.
If you ever get stumped, you can just blame scrolls, all right? That's like the nerd shortcut we can use. Just like, oh, that was Scroll Bucky. Oh shoot, did I say that out loud? Hi there.
Hi, okay.
Yep.
Well, first off, Sebastian, huge fan since I saw you as Jefferson on Once Upon a Time. That role was phenomenal. This is where you made me cry in at least 2 episodes. So for both of you, I would like to ask what you took from other roles or maybe from other personalities that might have been helped you with Captain America 2, because I feel like with watching Bucky and Winter Soldier, there were some, at least facial expressions that kind of felt like you reached into some of the Jefferson angst, or if you did that.
He only has one face.
Except for Scroll Bucky.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just one human person is playing all the characters.
When you open your eyes, you reminded me of the last movie you did.
Listen, you bring up an interesting point, but I think that's the biggest challenge for actors, in my opinion. It's like I always struggle seeing myself over and over again. And I hate that. I always just try and find different things, but it's hard. It's always going to be a part of you. There's always going to be something that's recognizable, I feel like, in every character about the actor. So,
like your face.
Yeah, which is why I should just wear the mask all the time.
Who's this guy? I have no idea who that guy is. Hanging out.
I'm gonna fog off your glasses next time we're on set.
Falcon flying all over the Trump Maybe we shouldn't let him into the Avengers. Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. My question is for the both of you. So each Marvel movie has its own different genre. If there was ever a Falcon and Winter Soldier spin-off movie, what genre would you want it to be?
Yeah, Buddy Cop is being shown.
Buddy Cop would be by far the best. Or, when we were shooting Winter Soldier, I realized that there's a comic book storyline where Black Widow falls in love with Bucky. Have y'all read this? I'm not making that up. That's in the comic book.
He did his research.
Yeah, because 20 minutes later, you'll be on Twitter. Oh my God, next Captain America, Bucky and Black Widow. No, it's in the comic book. So, I think a rom-com with the two of us fighting over Black Widow. That would be pretty awesome.
I concur.
Who would be the wacky neighbor in that scenario?
Chris Evans. Thanks, bro. I gave up Cap, and I'm just hanging out. Let's have a party.
Doing a Kramer right.
Or Chris Pratt goes back a couple years ago to his real life community.
Hi, I'm Sierra. What is one of your favorite scenes from Captain America: The Winter Soldier?
I say when he catches the shield. When we first see the Winter Soldier. Cap throws the shield and he's like, "Good job!" Like, yo, Falcon is not fighting that dude.
I gotta fly somewhere.
Yeah,
I got a thing.
Refuel the wings.
I always like the highway sequence, the car chasing sequence. I thought like that was just really different from all the other Marvel films.
Cool. Hi there.
Hi. So in the first Captain America movie, compared to the second one, Bucky's character, it changes a lot, and it's kind of like it ends and it picks up and it's completely different. It's not like a slow transition. So how did you get in the mindset, or what did you do to help suit that along?
So are you happy it wasn't a miniseries, or did you want a miniseries?
I think she would take a miniseries.
A miniseries? That sounds great.
Season 2, Bucky becomes Winter Soldier. Every episode.
Thank you, HBO. Occasionally some dude walking through the room.
The Dawson's Creek soundtrack.
I will remember Bucky.
Just the comic books, you know, that's where you go every time. I mean, that's your biggest source, so just lucky to have those.
There you go. Boom. There. We had the Black Widow actually with us, so.
Hello. What is your favorite moment to happen like on set?
While we were shooting?
Yeah.
Did it take?
Don't remember.
No, I would say when, oh man, my first day, I show up, I'm like, wow, I'm in a Marvel movie. I'm standing on set and there's a construction crane about 250 feet in the air. And there's a little bitty black dude on the top. And they get on the board and they're like, all right, we want you to do a backflip, come to the ground, invert it, and we'll stop you at 4 feet. Roll sound. And I was like, yep. Because I knew I wouldn't have to do that. The little things. You don't have to drop me 200 feet. We're done.
Yeah, I was okay with not being on top of that car. The speed sequence. I don't know. I mean, we hardly had any green screen. We were never really in a studio on this film. So the fact of just being outside and literally having things blow up around you. I mean, like it didn't matter how many times we did it. You just always got a kick out of it. You know, just that feeling of like, wow, I'm on a movie set. You know, it just that was always exciting. That was always one part that I remember the most.
If you watch Cap, what's really funny about the movie, and I think because it's so directed so well, you don't really see it. The looks on our faces, every time somebody's shooting at us or something blows up or we're running for cover, that's real fear. You rehearse it and they're like, pack. There's an explosion here, done. Roll sound. And there's 15 dudes with buttons waiting. Wait, when he hits that square, I'm gonna get it. 5 dudes with paintball guns to make the dust splats. Real life. Real life, Vietnam, in the trench by myself. No protection, plastic gun, wings don't work. I'm afraid. So the fear you see is real. Just watch it slow.
I actually remember one time in that last sequence of the movie when I was fighting like Steve. There was at one point where they came up to me and they're like, "You're bleeding. You cut yourself," and I was like, "Really?" I was like, "No way, we gotta keep it. This is real. You would have it."
Well, that's saying something because you've actually done a war movie before,
Right.
and so was this more intense?
Oh man. When you look at Hurt Lock, our budget was like an 1/8, a 20th of Cap. So, you know, our explosions were like
That's like a guy throwing sand at you, yeah.
we didn't have, our biggest explosion on set was literally when we blew up when we detonated the bombs like a mile from us. And the first time we did it, it's like, all right, well, it's 1,000 pounds of explosives, we have a blast shield, so it's that way and that way. You shouldn't feel anything, everything's all right, so roll sound. We go to the top of the hill, it's me, Garrity, and Renner. And we're looking down at it, and we're like, we just look like a bunch of rocks. So they go, action. And the dudes with their buttons hit the buttons, and you see a ripple coming up the side. And we're all like, that's great! And it blows us about 10 feet from where we're standing. They come and look at it and they're like, are you okay? I'm like, what? It was a blast shield. So, needless to say, the next time we shot it, they shot it from a different angle, and there was no explosion. There was a dude with a bucket of dust, with a fan, and he threw the dust in the fan, and the dust came over. That's how we got that scene, because that was it.
Acting. Hey there.
Hi, so this week Chris Evans put on a nice suit and did the ALS challenge, and he nominated both of you.
Well, we should bring out Chris Evans and ask him about that. No, are you like?
Can we expect the both of you to do it, and will you one-up his suits?
Popcorn.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Donating money and raising awareness is a good thing, but we're not gonna dump these guys with ice on stage, and the non-dumping, what they do in their own time is their business, but probably not.
Not on video for not in here.
I think what Chris did was...
Glad that nothing's changed since the days of Gladiator.
I think what Chris did was really cool and important. We're very happy that he did it. It's for a good cause.
Right on. Popcorn indeed. Actually, I want to find out, what about the very first time that you guys met? Take us back to that moment. Was it at a table read? When did you first meet? And were you fast friends, or how'd you build that chemistry? Or
the first time we met was in LA at a party for the I think it was either the Emmys or the Oscars, and it was the In Style magazine. The viewing party, and that was about a year before.
before you were even cast, I guess, a long time.
Way before.
Yeah.
But you know, those parties is all about eating for me. So, I'm like, good catering, dog. I'm gonna sit over here getting these short ribs for a minute. So, it was like, what's up? How you doing? Now the evening goes on. That's when, you know, it's LA, so 10 p.m. people are like, oh my God, I'm so tired. You know, I gotta go get electric. So, so yeah, that was pretty much it. We live a very uneventful lives. We're the boring people.
All right, so first a huge fan, and then I want to ask a question. In the series of Captain America, there are lots of supervillains. So if you're asked to play one supervillain from the Captain America theories, like the Red Skull, Murdoch, or Baron Zemo, or Crossbones, who would you like to play?
Well, that guy already kind of did one. So.
Personally, I don't regard the Winter Soldier as a supervillain.
That's really sweet.
I would say that you counted as a villain in that, and I'm upset now. The nerd herd. Okay, yeah, so he gets better, but he doesn't. I mean, you kill a lot of people in the movie.
You kill a lot of people. Actually, you kill everybody you meet.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that was...
Damn it, sorry.
I should have gotten his name first. Is there a villain that you would like to play, Anthony?
I would like to play Andy. I would say what's his name? Skull and Bones? Crossbones?
Crossbones.
Yeah.